What's going on, YouTubers? I had some time and I decided to make a video on my tactical vest or Shtf battle vest, whatever you want to call it. Uh, this particular vest, I believe, is made by Rothco. I purchased it on Amazon, as I do a lot of my other stuff, for about $60 or so. This is not a plate carrier. But anyhow, let's just get into the vest. It's pretty heavy duty material. It's got moly on pretty much everything except for the shoulder straps and part of the chest. Seems to have held up pretty good so far. Fairly light, of course, when you get it. But yet it seems like it's got quite a bit of durable material on it. Of course, it's got pockets on the inside. It's also got a spot for a hydration bladder right here. It's got a little thing that opens up and you can stick your hydration bladder in the back. And of course, you got another pocket on the side. And of course, it's got a place where you can put a tactical belt on it. So basically, we'll get into what I got on this thing. Seeing that the AK-47 is my main battle rifle, I got 3 mag pouches designed to be able to hold 2 AK mags, and that way between these 6 mags here I got 180 rounds at my disposal, plus more than likely that 76 round drum mag in the gun, so I have quite a few rounds to play with, about 250 rounds on my person. This pouch is made by Voodoo Tactical. I got this at like a pawn shop or something. And the vest I did get on Amazon. I believe it's made by Rothco, as I probably already said. And of course you got pockets that you could probably stick another mag in or something, or a small med kit. And of course you got a spot where you can put a hydration bladder. And I have in here for right now, I got a map of the area that I live in. Be good to have, so that way you don't lose your way, and you got something back to refer to if you don't know your area real well, especially in a shitheads fan scenario. Your mind's not going to be thinking, about where you live or whatever. It's going to be thinking about saving your ass pretty much, or that kind of thing. And of course I got a belt on here, tactical belt I picked up at like a pawn shop. And it's got some pepper spray on here for just close quarters combat. If I happen to get into any of that, I'll have something to kind of defend myself with. I also got 2 of these. I believe these are made by, I want to say they're made by Rothco, I think. I'm not entirely positive on that, but these just hold 12 gauge shells. So that will be something, another gun that I'll be using probably for like house clearing or something like that, or something small, something that's not small but short range. So I have 24 there. Then of course I got my cold steel GI Tanto as kind of a combat knife. So that's the knife that I'm going to be carrying on my person, that I'm able to afford. And it's a fairly good knife. I mean, we've done a few tests on it and beaten it up and stuff like that. Holds a good edge, feels good in your hand. The weight's equally distributed. Comes with a nice sheath. It's a Secure X sheath, so it's definitely a little bit more heavier duty than some of that cheaper material that some knives do come in. It's kind of that fabric-y feel and stuff. Then on the back of it, I got some Moisten Nagant, a Moisten Nagant pouch. I got 2 of them. It'll hold about 40 rounds or something like that. I think 20 a piece or 30 a piece. I can't exactly remember. And then of course I got my SOG Fast Hawk on the back. It's a tactical tomahawk. Then of course you got a bunch of molly webbing and stuff on there. Let's see what that SOG Fast Talk Tactical Tomahawk looks like. Picked these up at Walmart for about 30 bucks. Works pretty good, holds pretty good edge. Just like the GI Tanto knife that I had previously showed you. Feels like it'd be a pretty devastating weapon for sure, and with that big spike on the back. And the fact that it probably weighs, I'd say it probably weighs maybe 12 ounces or something like that, maybe. I'm not really sure, but it works good, and it's cheap, and it's pretty effective for the intentions that you'd be using it for, of course. And that's pretty much it for the vest. Of course, like I said, you get all the molly webbing on the back. And of course, the other thing I like about this vest is it's got a loop at the top, so if you need to drag, say, your comrade or somebody in your group that went down or something like that, it's got that also. Along with these, you can probably rig something up to drag somebody to you with, or give them some kind of medical attention if they get hit. But I'm not one of those really into plate carriers or anything like that. It's heavier, yeah, it stops bullets, and it's a pretty controversial subject to some people. The way I look at it is, if you're meant to continue on when shit hits the fan, then you will, if that's God's will. But if you're meant to die, then that's just something that you're gonna have to accept. But I'm not really one of those that go out and spend money on a plate carrier. But that's definitely a nice vest for the money, and definitely something that you could afford if you're kind of on a lower budget, like myself, not making a whole ton of money. But this is something that it's like a project, just like a gun. You're not just going to go out and buy all the mag pouches or shotgun shell pouches, or you might have a knife or something like that. But this is something that you build onto. You don't just go out and spend $300 or $400 on a really high dollar vest when this one just does the job. This is what it was intended for. But I haven't had any problems with it. It works good for me. If you got any comments or questions, just drop one of those below. Subscribe if you hadn't already. Again, we appreciate your support for all of our subscribers and viewers out there. And as always, have a good day.